Right, so we've been testing speedrunning all the different acts, and the reason we wanted to do that in Solar Self Found so we could get one more test at the start of the end game to see what would be best to start the new season. So when you first enter the end game, Doriani gives you a quest to go to the Precursor Tower. The whole Citadel area arrives and he tells you to go in there. I have a different theory. I have a theory to say I want tablets to be dropping from early on. So being a minion player, wanted to open up the breach area so that breach tablets can drop, as well as the abyss area, to get a good league head start. So my findings are this. You go and do the tower to follow the quest line and obviously get a few points and the first precursor tablet. My theory is to then come down through this corrupted area and you open up to get Doriani. So you get Doriani Science, which gives you a bit of a boost on effectiveness on the waystones, etc. And at first I headed to Breach and then I went to Abyss, but I would actually reverse that and I'd start at Abyss and then go to Breach, because there's just so much early game currency synergy with Abyss. You obviously get all the Abyss items, which are pretty good, all the jawbones and the ribs, and if you're lucky, a couple of the omens to go with this. This is obviously good for your own crafting, but also to sell early game. But you can also pick up other items such as abyssal essences. If you get rogue exiles, you get a chance for the diamond. You also get currency in the abyssal chests, plus additional monsters. So what I decided to do, just in terms of my Atlas skill tree, I only did 5 points in that before I went to the main area, and those 5 points just to get additional pits, because the pits are the things which can bring the chance for wealth. So I did just enough of that to get to the pits, and I did just enough of breach to get to the rings, and also to be able to then drop tablets of these items. So once I had done that, I then started to sort of beeline it to the burning monolith. Once you've hit the burning monolith, you have to open up the 2 side gates to get to these areas to get the fragments. So I'm just about at the first fragment. Now this is important because there's another key thing that I think is important to unlock. And I think the key things to unlock is up the center pattern, and you need to complete the burning monolith to unlock this section of the tree. And once you've got to this section of the tree, you need to do the Arbiter of Divinity. And what that unlocks is some key things here. Tablets can be upgraded. So this is a key point to get to your tablets to be fully upgraded. So that's my primary objective, is going to be when I hit end game, is to, first of all, the first thing that I did is I went along the shrines path to get additional shrine buffs. I haven't even taken that. That's a bit of a mistake. I've got to add that in. But to come up to be able to unlock irradiated precursor tablets to be found in areas of 70 plus. So that's the first thing I wanted to unlock. And also increase quantity of waystones there, drop by map bosses. You need to have constant waystone replacement to be able to sort of go up the levels. I then went through to the center path to just before that, so that I'm ready to unlock it when the burning monolith hits, and then I can get my tablets to have at least be rare with the +1 modifier. And now I've got quite a bit more to go, so I'm going down to the essences and I'm unlocking the essences. And the reason I'm unlocking the essences is with the synergy with Abyss. The other area which I might go to is in terms of the lock boxes or strong boxes. If I've got some spare points, I'll start going into that until this is unlocked. I guess the other thing that I can do is save all those points. So at this point, I think maybe saving the points. So as soon as I've done this, I can just click all the way through as far as I can until I've done that. So saving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points to unlock some of these key items around tablets or waystones. So these are the key tablets, city maps, etc. And this here in mountain areas might be pretty good. Increased quantity of tablets dropped. So yeah, I'm going for there's a waystone and tablets. So I'm going for a waystone and tablet sort of early game start to see if that's a way to build up some early currency. So we will see how that works out for us in the new season. That's our strategy so far. If anything else comes up, I will create more videos around the solo self-found endgame run.